everybody. We're here at Lab Theater. My name's Annette Trosbach.
I'm Char Loomis.
And Char is the coordinator of this year's 24-hour screenwriting project. And we are just here in the shop being very quiet because they're recording in the other room. This year's screenwriting project is about time travel and a multiverse. The idea is that there are two actors on stage and there's the same character. So same soul, different skin suit, if you will. And in scene one, we see the two characters who are the same person. In scene two, one of the characters has to convince the other one that A, there is a multiverse, B, that they're the same person, and C, to do something differently in his or her life to affect the outcome of the future. And then in scene three, we see whether that person has followed the instructions or not. And Char, what are the three lines that each of the playwrights has to use this year?
The three lines are, no, don't do that. Okay, what's the secret handshake? And third, mayhem, murder, chaos, and that's when I realized my bra was gone.
Fantastic. Charming. And every year we have a couple of sound effects. Like historically, we've always had loons in the show. What are the sound effects this year?
The Shazam!
Only one.
That's right.
Only one sound effect. And this year, one of the four scripts is different. Can you tell us about that?
Ooh, there's going to be a glitch in the Matrix.
Okay, there's a glitch in the Matrix. What does the audience need to know about said glitch?
Well, I don't know. What do they need to know?
Well, there's only one prop this year, and it's a toaster. So each of the scenes has a single solitary toaster, with the exception of scene 4, which has...
No, 9 toasters.
And that's Darlene. So we're looking forward to seeing how she handles that. And so who are our 4 screenwriters this year? First up is Laura LaRusso. And next
is
Douglas Wining. And third is Stephen Michael Kennedy. And fourth is one of last year's winners,
Darlene Franklin.
Right. So we really hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you on the flip side.
We're alive! We did it! We did it, Toasty! Woohoo! Oh, I love you, goddamn Cuba death, you! We finally fucking made it, we did! Alright, genius you are! I don't care what those pansies said about you. Lifetimes it took, and we found it, we did! We can go anywhere now. You and me and you. In one piece, no less. Woohoo! What? The what? You have to speak up, old chum. The snap must have broken eardrum. The what? There's no one here. What you going on about a girl? What girl? Ah! Go on. Say it back to me now. No. She said no?
No.
We have exactly 1 hour to get her back home, and she says no. How? How you expect me to calm down when she's being too unreasonable? Gracie, would you be a lass and just humor my bread-blasted mate Toasty here by repeating it as what you'll think we've been saying about now for two blipping hours?
No.
That's it. I give up knowing our luck will be stuck with her. And she's as hard-headed as you.
And you too, apparently.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. We're comedians now, are we? Comedians?
No more believable than a time traveler who broke into a multiverse to travel through time and space with a toaster who he believes is another version of himself, but in the form of a toaster from another frickin' universe.
Right. And that ain't all, sweetheart.
Oh, right. How could I forget the fact that you, me, and the toaster are all actually the same person. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you did. Thank you, St. Anthony, for delivering another miracle. Well, Toasty, let's get her home and get on with our lives. What? No. We can't take her with us. Besides, she's a right pain in the arse.
I heard that!
I heard that.
This is absolutely insane! I'm dead. That's what it is. It has to be.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I can't. I haven't the stamina to go over it again.
Gracie, wake up. What were you doing before it happened? Working. Yes, you were working, and it was super hot in the kitchen, and the AC broke, okay? And you blacked out. Yes, you blacked out, and you were by the toaster.
Careful, Grabby.
The toaster. I was toasting marble rye for an old-timer's breakfast with hash browns and 2 eggs and over a medium with a side of bacon. Table 22, Mr. Reynolds.
I don't know what she's doing, Toasty, but remember, the safe word's always pineapple.
Then it happened. I saw the white light, and I died. And I'm here with you and your toaster.
No, don't do that.
Why? What happened?
You thought I had a bad temper. You don't want to piss off the poor man's tenement bed over here.
What happens next? Does God come down and get us? Did you die too?
No, I wasn't that lucky, lass. Now, was I? Oh, piss off. We all had to come to terms with it, and she will too. Listen, Gracie. I just need you to believe me. I just suspend your bleak and devastatingly mundane reality for a split second so I can get you home. I can't transport you if you don't believe it. It's one of the rules of physics, and I don't understand how it works.
Instead of the very obvious reasoning that I probably died and in some sort of purgatory, you expect me to believe there's a multiverse universe with multiple versions of myself and multiple different forms.
Bingo!
There's a universe where inanimate objects, toasters for example, are really people, and and I'm a middle-aged, short-tempered man with an accent.
I'm only 42 in my timeline, you jock. I know, that really took a turn now, didn't it?
Prove it. Prove that we're the same person. I want to see proof. If I'm not dead and I'm truly stuck in some multiverse, what do you call it?
Anomaly.
Multiverse anomaly, then prove it.
Okay then, Miss Sassy Pants. She's obviously not the smartest version of us.
I heard that.
Nothing wrong with her hearing though. But why not? We only have some 30 minutes now to get you home. But okay, I got your proof. Your right pinky finger, where'd it go?
What?
I'm missing half of mine. Bar fight. The filthy bugger bit the end clean off. Go on, what happened then?
Knife accident when I was in culinary school.
Right, see here. Missing her 5th coil. Someone's Pop-Tart broke in half, and they went in with the bottom of a butter knife. What happens to us in our timeline echoes through all of them.
8th grade. My best friend Samantha and I had a secret...
Handshake? Yes, I had one with my best mate too.
Okay, what's the secret handshake?
Well, slight variations do exist.
See? You don't know it. You don't have a secret handshake because you're not me and I'm not you or a toaster, and I'm really sorry about your pinky finger. That sounds awful, but I just want to wake up and I want to go back to work and I just want to go home.
Fine. Elbows, knees, slapped together like grilled cheese. Round we go like through the breeze, chasing bees. Oh, I can't remember the rest. Bugger off.
How do you know that?
Well, I don't make the rules, lass. We are what we say we are, and it's time to get you home.
Okay, I believe it. If it gets me home, I'll just believe it. How do we do it?
We have to activate the portal by using the secret phrase. It took us lifetimes to piece the puzzle together because it doesn't make a bit of damn sense. Are you ready?
Yes.
For what it's worth, I hope you have a good life, lass. And don't cut off no more fingers, huh?
Thank you.
All right. Here we Go. Mayhem, murder, chaos, and that's when I realized my bra was gone. Hold on to your knickers.
What?
We did it! Note to self, never visit her timeline. What? You liked her? You know, for being a hole where bread goes to die, you sure do look for the best in others. Well, I do hope she has a good life. I'm not an animal, Toasty. Rude.
Where did I? Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Are you Charlie with the dog?
What the fuck?
Answer me! Don't have much time. Are you Charlie with the dog?
Who are you?
I'm you, Charlie. Same soul, different time.
What the hell just happened?
Look, we don't have much time. I've been looking for you for years. I can tell. You're Charlie with the dog, Taffy.
Get out of my... Wait. Where is my house? Where is my house?
We're in a different space right now. My anthropology professor would call it liminal.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Charlie, you and me, us. We're one and the same.
This is nuts.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if you hadn't cut the religions of the world class so often.
How could you possibly know what classes I cut 20 years ago?
Because we're the same. Same soul, different time. It's like Buddhism. Buddhism on acid.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. I've been contacting Charlie's for, well, I keep saying years, but that really doesn't make any sense because we're not in linear time here. Eons, maybe? Oh, creations.
How can we be the same? Have you noticed you have breasts and I don't? We really don't look much like twins.
It's the soul, nothing else.
Yeah. Well, if you're from the future, I want to know what cryptocurrency to buy.
Can't help you there.
Then I'm done. Get me back home.
Sorry. I know I've read about cryptocurrencies, but I don't know if they're from the past, present, or future. I don't really think I'm from the future. Your future, I mean. I mean, I am, but the past too. Well, everything happens at once. At least that's the only way I can figure it out. Make any sense of it. Now, what you've got to do is pet Taffy before you leave the house the day she dies.
Who's Taffy?
The dog!
I don't have a dog.
You will.
Even if I ever have a dog, I would never name it Taffy.
You will.
This is nuts. Send me home.
Look, we don't have much time left. Don't blow this. You'll be back home when the toaster pops up. Just pet Taffy before you leave work for the day she dies.
Well, if we're not in linear time here, how can you say we don't have much time left? Answer that one.
Because we're on toaster time.
Toaster time?
Oh, skip it, Charlie. There's not enough toaster time to explain it.
Well, if the toaster can get me back home, what say we just press the cancel button and make this little old toaster pop up right now?
No, don't do that.
Who are you?
I'm Charlene. Charlie. We are one, and you've got to pet Taffy before, or you'll mess up our lives forever, and like 60 other Charlies. So do it.
Why should I believe this bullshit?
Because it's true, and I've been looking for you for all time.
You gotta prove it.
Okay. Ooh, what's the secret handshake?
What?
Secret handshake was a code word, right?
How could you?
I can't.
How do you know about it?
Oh, I'm tired of saying it, Charlie. We're the same Charlie.
You just guessed. Camp is all about secret handshakes.
Think I'm in it, Charlie.
Okay. So I'm supposed to pet the dog.
When you leave for work, the day she dies.
What day is that?
I don't know.
Then how am I supposed?
I don't know. Just do it. Pet her every day before you go to work if you have to. Or just pay attention to her. On the day she dies, you could tell she wasn't feeling good, but you just walked past her. When you came home, Steph was crying and told you she was dead. And you felt like shit ever since. Or will feel like shit. I've told you, time is crazy.
Who's Steph?
Well, my husband's name is Steven, and I call him Steph, because the Steven with a P goes f rather than v. So, Steph must be your wife.
Wife? Jesus!
I told you, Charlie, it's more like Buddhism. You understand what you have to do.
Okay. Pet the dog, Taffy, before I leave for work on the day she dies.
Good. Now, don't make me come back here. It's awful bouncing around like this. Mayhem, murder, chaos. And that's when I realized my bra was gone. Okay, we don't have any more time. The toaster's getting ready to pop.
How do you know that too?
Because when it's set for 10, we have exactly 3 minutes and 54 seconds to... I'm free.
Charlie? Steph? Taffy? Here, girl. Come. Okay.
I'm free.
Mayhem, murder, chaos. And that's when I realized my bra was missing.
Murder, mayhem, chaos. And that's when I realized my bra was gone. And I was supposed to make this work? How?
I immediately started panicking. How could I do this? It's such a short time to tell a story. I figured I would have to find something good to write about in order to keep up with the other writers, and I was right. The winner wrote a deep story about love and loss, and I wrote about the first stupid thing that popped into my head like an idiot.
What if a toaster was able to control minds and tried to take over the world, but was thwarted by a leftover ball of dough that never rose to the rest of the loaf? Until now. Oh, this is genius.
It wasn't genius.
See, I just have a hard time coming up with why you would want to take over the world in the first place. I mean, just please give me something to write about. What's your story? I never thought of it that way. You are so right. You know, I love how toasty it gets when we are together. No, okay, that was so lame. I'm not even gonna try to use that one in the script. Okay, let's just get some important stuff out of the way. Tell me, how are we planning on taking over the world?
I'm gonna save you a bunch of time. This idea of trying to make some strange love triangle work while coming up with bread-related humor won't butter up the judges, eh? Okay, that was the last one. Seriously though, this idea sucks.
Excuse me, but who are you to tell me that? Okay, what is this? Are you me or am I going crazy?
You're fine. Calm down.
Okay, how can I possibly calm down? I'm either crazy or I'm talking to myself from the future.
Well, I am here, so...
Okay, what's our secret handshake?
I didn't come up with one. That's part of why we lost this competition. I was too lazy to make one up.
Damn it! Well, that sounds like me. I was just hoping you could have given me an idea for one. Okay. If you're really me, what is the first thing you thought of when you saw a toaster was required prop for this? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
The brave little toaster goes to Mars.
Ah, okay, I believe you. Okay. Wait, so we lost?
Oh, it wasn't even close.
Like last place bad?
Like they didn't even want to show it bad.
But...
No, toast murdering people wasn't as funny as I thought it would be.
But what if we...
No! Throwing Princess Diana in for no reason doesn't help it either. No.
How about...
Everything you are thinking right now is terrible. Just stop. Let's put our heads together and figure it out. We have plenty of time. I mean, you can pretty much just take the criticism from the judges and fix it, right?
Okay, well, you were the one from the future. What did they say? Why was it so bad?
Well, one of the biggest comments I heard was that the toaster shouldn't be that sexy. It was making people uncomfortable.
Why did we decide to make toaster sexy? Explain.
Around 4 a.m., you realized that the story needed a love interest and thought that an ugly toaster wouldn't even have a chance at the girls, so it needed to be reasonably attractive. It was a long night. Anyways, what we need is a story. What matters now is the story we are going to tell. The group that won, theirs made people weep. We need something better than theirs, something emotional and intense and meaningful.
Okay, you're right. Well, I'm right. Well, I guess I was wrong if you came here from the future because we lost. But I'm right now, right?
Do you think this is helping?
Sorry.
Okay, let's just think of the best idea we can that doesn't include anything like mind-controlling toaster ninjas. Oh yeah, we added that in the rewrite.
Okay.
No. Okay, I'll admit, that's the best idea I've heard from you so far, actually. I just can't imagine we could convince them to put a bouncy house and a live peacock on stage. It's no matter how good the story is.
But the toaster and the missing bra, it all worked so well. And she had to go back in time with the bra to prove her former self. It was really her.
I know, but it's not...
No, don't do that.
Do what?
I worked hard on that idea and really came up with something exciting. You just pretty much said...
I said you couldn't convince them to let you do it. I didn't say it was bad.
Well, I've already come up with plenty of ideas and you shot them down. So why did you just tell me what we should do?
I mean, if we wanted to, I remember what the other entries were about. I could just make a story combining all of them so that we have the best of all of them. Now the judges will have no choice but to vote for it.
That would work, I suppose. Just seems less exciting. Okay, I know you're working on that other idea, combining the other writer shows into one, but are you sure that making the toaster sexy didn't help at all? I just really feel like it gives such depth to the characters. I mean, can you imagine?
Why are you still talking about that stupid idea? I told you already, that story doesn't work. They hated it. We can't use your story the way you wanted it to be.
It wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was. It was ridiculous. You can't see it now, but I can tell you, when you look back on it, you realize just how stupid it actually was. Not only did you write an entire story about a woman with a fear of toast falling in love with a baker who had an extensive toaster collection, one of the toasters comes to life, senses her fear, uses it to control her, and then, of course, takes over the world, leaving anyone who stood in their way as a pile of crumbs. Until, for some reason, a stray ball of dough animates itself, saves the woman and the world, all while falling in love and helping her conquer her fears.
Okay, I don't know why you are so mad, because that story sounds absolutely fantastic. Let's get that written down now.
It's awful!
Okay, well, maybe it's because we haven't added the ninjas in yet. You said you did
No!
that in rewrites.
No!
Maybe. Why are you yelling?
Because I want to win!
Okay, and that's what I'm trying to...
No! You aren't trying to do anything! Everyone is going to have a deep story about big things you should have done differently that make huge impacts on your life. And your story is just nonsense.
Just because it's nonsense doesn't mean it can't make an impact. I know what you're thinking. I mean, I am you after all. I know that I wanted to win this when it started, but it's just fun to have fun. And you know what? You may not win, but I know when you really think about it, deep down, you know you aren't here for that. You are here because you know this is this little spark in you and that you want to make sure things remain lit. And you thought, if you came back again, you could have as much fun as you did creating this nonsense in the first place. Because the feeling you get doing this is what really matters most. And you needed this. Yes, you're angry, you lost at first, but you realize quickly that you'd rather have fun making up a silly, stupid, nonsensical story than try to be the best.
You know, ninja toasters are actually pretty deadly. I think we could make it work in the story.
Okay, what about this? The toasters hoard throwing stars in their bread slots, so when they heat up and pop out, you've pretty much got rapid fire flaming ninja stars! Oh! Yes! And at the end, we can find that the toaster has a sun!
Oh, yes! Oh, this is genius! It wasn't genius. I didn't win.
But it was just what it needed to be, and that was enough.
I can't believe it. Today is finally here. The grand opening of my very own breakfast cafe. Life's too short for burnt toast.
It's been 7 years since I said that. Boy, was I naive.
I doubt I'll ever get married, so I declare this day to be the best day of my life.
Little did I know I would be married 3 times. 2 of those marriages in prison. Don't ever get married in prison. When you get divorced, you still have to see them every day.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late. Now, where did I put my keys?
Bam! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm here. That's the exact moment in time. If only I had my keys. If only I had looked for them a little longer, everything in my life and the world would have been different.
I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I've been so distracted ever since I killed that guy.
This is it! My window of opportunity! I just need to stall me for a few more seconds. Oh. Freeze! You know, as I look at this moment, I think I've been here before. That's right. I'm always a little foggy at first. I've been in and around this moment for what feels like eternity. This time, I'm gonna get it right. I think I'm not gonna let some stupid force change my destiny. Not this time, Mother Nature.
Whew. Oh, wow. I just had a huge deja vu. Oh, for fuck's sake, they were right in my pocket.
No, not yet. I still need another second.
Is that smell? Is that what I think it is? Is that burnt toast? Oh, that's ironic.
No! Don't go all the way to the kitchen! No, that's too much time! Shit! I must have fallen asleep. Oh, my head. My head is killing me. Like I have a metal band around my skull. And what's with all these toasters? What is going on? There must be a glitch in the Matrix. This is a first.
My entire apartment burned to a crisp.
Excuse me?
My apartment, it caught fire.
No, wait, no. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, of course it wasn't supposed to happen.
You were supposed to just think that it was a fire to take an extra second or or two.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady, but there was a fire for sure, and it started in my kitchen with a toaster.
No way. I was just playing around with the toaster for the smell, for the essence of burnt toast. Because I knew that would catch our attention.
Are you the insurance adjuster?
No, I'm you. I'm you in 7 years.
You are batshit crazy, lady. If you're me, then okay, what's the secret handshake? Seriously, I can't deal with cray-cray right now.
Okay. If I'm not you, then how do I know about that night a few months ago with Mario the Mime?
What do you know about me and Mario the Mime?
Well, he was doing his mime thing outside La Faccia Blanca. It was a night of mayhem, murder, and chaos. And I realized my bra was gone.
Murder? What do you know about murder? And what do you know about my bra?
All I know is if you found your keys and got on that elevator when I did, you would have come face to face with an FBI agent holding your bra like I did. Like I said, I'm you. I'm you 7 years from now.
You're in shock, lady. The fire has taken a toll on you.
It's true. You have to believe me. We keep getting one more chance. They come to me right after the priest leaves my cell. Our cell. While we are walking the Green Mile, they tell me I can have a do-over. Go back in time and change one moment with you. With me. With us.
Well, then why didn't you go back to La Faccia Blanca?
I don't know. I just didn't. This time, they gave me a gift. They gave me a gift. A toaster. A magic toaster, I assume, to take with me on the journey. Honestly, I thought the toaster was just a metaphor, as in, we're toast.
So tell me, what do I do now? What happens next? Do we get caught?
Well, I don't know. Things have changed with the fire, right? Although, I do smell like burnt toast.
The cafe failed. I'm homeless. Mario the Mime left me for his ex, Twiggy the Contortionist.
Excuse me, can I have just one more second?
What am I going to do?
No, really, I don't mean to be a bother, but I need just one more itty-bitty second.
I lost everything in that fire. And why? Because, I killed someone and came back to make it right, blah, 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 blah.
I promise, this time I'll go back to the night at La Faccia Blanca.
But why didn't I go back to that night at La Faccia Blanca?
Wait, just wait 1 second before you pull that lever.
I'm so stupid. I was stupid then, and it looks like I only get dumber. I should just turn myself in.
No, wait, not again. I hate this part. Don't, I have another plan.
Hey, it's me again. I'd just like to say thank you to Paula and Margaret and Jonathan and to Char Loomis, our coordinator, our whole team here at Lab Theatre for making this happen, as well as our writers, Laura LaRusso, Douglas Winings, Stephen Michael Kennedy, and Darlene Franklin, our directors, Misha Ritter-Polomsky, Emmy Wakefield Spiller, Laura Noriega, and Chris Glover, and our actors, Keith Gahagan, Kat Ebaugh, Stacy and Jesse Stauffer, Anna Grilly, Shelley Sanders, Lauren Redeker-Miller, and Madeline Weymouth. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you so much to our show's sponsor, Stacey Lee Williams. Have a great night.